banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. "2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now Golden State's starting five. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. And for the Rockets, the guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the three. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Thompson against Green. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Houston moving the ball around. Shot on the wing. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Brooks.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
Green with a screen for Curry. And the three off target. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Down low, Brooks. Off with the layup.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. Now the Rockets with it. Green finds Brooks. First quarter, just over a minute played. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Şengün with a screen on Wiggins. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's good from about 19 feet. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Van showing some terrific range. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Curry. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. The tray. And another 3 for Golden State. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
And here is VanVleet after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Shot clock at 3. Green inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Curry passes to Thompson. There's the screen. Inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He just plays some of the most selfless basketball. Great find by Clay.
Here's Van Vliet. He has 6. Brooks setting the pick for Van Vliet. Brooks outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Green against Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Thompson. To halt the run, and it's Şengün getting it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Now, Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Green. Out to Brooks. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Passes to Wiggins. Outside, Green. Back to Wiggins. Shoots the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his 3-ball, and you see the results there.
Şengün with a screen on Curry. Outside, Green. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 4. Wiggins finds Curry. To the paint. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The pass to Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And here is Van Vliet. He's got 11. Şengün with a screen on Curry. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Over Green. Şengün no good. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry against Van Vliet. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Wiggins from outside sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 6.
Hand in the face, Wiggins is not phased.
Rockets trail by 4. And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made three-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring lists, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Chris Paul's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Whitmore. Guarded by Green. Screened by Smith. Takes it from 10. Whitmore. And it's blocked. Thompson against Green. Back to Thompson. to Wiggins. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
Oh, that's a nice take from Wiggins. You could see his eyes light up when he got that position.
Green against Thompson. Van Vliet outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Five on the clock. Van Vliet passes to Smith. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. He gets it in there. Thompson with it. He's got 6. Outside, Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. Houston moving the ball around. Smith, no luck. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Warriors. He kicks it to Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Cam Whitmore.
Working hard against the defense. Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
No good on the free throw.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Fred Van Vliet. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helped Steph's game go to another level.
Now here's Paul. Hasn't made one yet. They get it again. Another shot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Jonathan Kuminga at the line for 1.
Free throw good from Kuminga. Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Now, here's Adams. Dishes it to Green. Adams sets the pick for Green. Over Paul. Shot's good by Green.
Defenders naturally rotate to Green. That leaves a nice angle for the pass.
Thompson passes to Kuminga.
2 minutes.
Paul outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Podziemski. Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
To the inside, and Adams with the slam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Paul. Sweet little floater. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Fantastic touch, like a little rainbow from Paul.
Thompson surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Adams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3. But the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
That free throw missing. Richard, the Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Jalen Green. And he's good on the second. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Holiday against Paul. Holiday with the block. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Holiday. He dishes it to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Looney with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Kuminga. That one goes. Count it. Kuminga's got 5.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Thompson against Curry. Here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. Şengün with a screen on Curry from 10 feet out. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Warriors leading by 9. Whitmore is out there with Green. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Curry, good.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
Holiday looking over the floor. Şengün with the screen for Holiday. And And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Free throw, good, Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Paul passes to Curry. Moves back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Warriors, Kevon Looney, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Sengun.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Do you want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
Here's Payton. The Rockets making the shot. Down low. There's Kuminga. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuminga's got 7 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Curry kicks to Paul. Thompson against Curry. Lock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
The Warriors have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
First free throw is good.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen, Curry continues to age like fine wine.
And both free throws good for Curry. Rockets trail by 12. Thompson outside to the middle. Payton on the double team. Holiday, no one around him. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Payton passes to Paul. He gets that one. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Thompson outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Paul with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Thompson misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Passes it to Looney. Payton with a screen on Holiday. Shot from the low block. Paul's shot is off. Rockets trail by 14. Now Whitmore. Holiday, the pass to Green. Houston moving it around. Şengün kicks to Thompson.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Houston making some changes. Dylan Brooks comes in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green comes in for Kevon Looney. And Wiggins is subbed in for Gary Payton. And he sinks the second. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Warriors. The pass to Green. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
VanVleet against Paul. VanVleet passes to Şengün. The shot's good. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry looking it over. Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Just a wizard with the ball. Look, Curry's creativity is just incredible.
Green with a screen for Brooks. Over Wiggins. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 15. Curry finds Paul. Pass to Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Paul. Here's Kuminga. And the 3 ball is good. Kuminga's got 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Paul dishes to Curry. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 11. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Rockets making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Paul against VanVleet. kicks to Smith, and it's Brooks in the corner. 5 to shoot. To end the run. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Brooks has got his first points in this one.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Paul passes to Wiggins. Green, the screen. And that one's good. Wiggins. 10 points for him.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Van Vliet against Paul. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Adams comes in for Şengün. And it's Green in for Thompson. Now here's Thompson. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Adams. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Adams. And he lays it straight in. Adams has got 5 points so far.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Paul passes to Thompson. Paul is screen on Green. Back to Paul. Golden State moving it around. Thompson against Green. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Adams. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They throw good, Adams. That one is no good. And it's Paul with the ball for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Thompson, a screen on Van Vliet. Shoots from the high post. Fires it up. And it's Thompson again missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Well, it wasn't an ideal rookie season for Jabari Smith, but Richard, he's got the physical tools we all think to be great.
It's tough to adjust to the NBA, especially as a teenager. But at 6'11" and that type of lateral quickness, Smith could be a lockdown defender.
Warriors leading by 21. Paul outside. Green with a screen for Paul. Back to Thompson from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. And here is Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Brooks outside. Smith the pass to Brooks. Green inside the three-point line. Another miss by Houston. Golden State's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Green finds Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Jackson Davis.
2 minutes.
He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Thompson outside. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Adams. Out to Brooks. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Paul. Here's Jackson Davis. Covered by Smith. Back to Thompson. Paul looking around. For 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brooks against Thompson. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. Van Vliet outside. Over Paul. The offensive rebound. Smith the pass to Green. They need this one. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson outside. Driving the lane. Inside. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Doesn't come back and fire threes very often. Paul answers that time.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Green's got 7 points in the game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half, the championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Out to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Houston ball.
2 on the clock. Launches a 3.
Look, just give Curry credit. When he hustles on defense, it makes a difference.
Here's Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Puts it up. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Şengün's got 8 points.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Green finds Van Vliet. Brooks with him. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Thompson. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hands it from downtown. He's got 14.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Thompson outside. There's the 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 14. Out left to the wing. Şengün kicks to Green. Şengün with a screen on Thompson. Here's Green. It's deflected. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The dish now to Curry. From past the arc. They get it back. Jackson Davis banked in off the glass.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And so here is Houston following the score by Golden State.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Curry against Van Vliet. Right side Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Curry can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. And here's Brooks from outside. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Warriors leading by 22. Dishes it to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Curry against Van Vliet. Passes it to Green. Thompson, a screen on Smith. Green kicks to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. RJ, if you had to choose someone to take the last shot in the big game, Klay Thompson, I'm assuming, is right up there.
Oh, Kev, Klay Thompson would be my number 1. He plays with an even temperature. His facial expressions never change. He's never too high, never too low. And look, we've obviously seen that he can knock down any shot at any time.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Jalen Green. Here's Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now the pass to Thompson. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Green. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Green. Van Vliet sets the pick for Green. Trains the three-pointer. Green's got 12 in the game.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA 2-guard.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. And that one, good. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I love seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
Thompson passes to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Passes it to Green. Thompson, a screen on Smith. Green kicks to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Van Vliet passes to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Smith. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Wiggins dishes to Curry. Back to Wiggins. Kicks it to Curry. Outside, Green. Thompson from long range.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Smith outside. The pass to Şengün. Got a hand on it. Van Vliet against Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson against Green. For 3, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Thompson kicks to Green, trying to get something going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
He's checked in for the Rockets. Whitmore comes in for Smith. Kumingas come in for the Warriors. Chris Paul comes in for Curry.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
Both free throws good from Green.
Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability. Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Ball finds Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Houston now. They're on a 16-7 run. Brooks, the pass to Green, tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Paul outside. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Green. Over Brooks. Green, no luck.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Pass to Whitmore. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
Whitmore, 2 shots.
No good on that one. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Jeff Green is checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Fred VanVleet. Good on the second free throw.
And 2 words you hear about Whitmore a lot: power and energy. Not many rookies are as ready for the physical rigors of the NBA as he is.
Green with the block. The dish to Green. To the inside. Thompson. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Paul against Green. The drive by Paul, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 9.
No fear in Paul's game. He's going to continue to go at you.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Outside, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Thompson comes with the double team. Lets it go from deep. Thompson misses. Warriors leading by 15. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Thompson, a screen on Green. Passes it to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for Golden State.
Uh-oh. Look, we've seen Thompson fill it up in a hurry before scoring comes, let's just say, easy to him.
Thompson dishes to Green. Adams sets the pick for Green. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. With the teardrop, Green, no luck. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. That one falls.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, here's Green. He's got 18. Whitmore with it, and that one drops for him.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Thompson outside. He kicks the ball. Here's Pajemski. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rockets trail by 18. Alperen Sengun out there with Green. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Thompson. To the paint. Here's Sengun. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Sengun's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets. And Thompson kicks to Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Paul with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Outside Holiday. And he drives in. On the wing, Green. Thompson outside. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Holiday with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Curry. Down low. From outside the arc. That's good from Paul on the assist by Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 19. And the pass to Sengun. And it's Looney with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. Sengun with the rebound. Sengun's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's stolen. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Finished off the break.
Yeah, around the hoop, Curry is a precise finisher.
Rockets trail by 21. Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. Thompson outside. Launches it. And the turnover again by Houston.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Jeff Green. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Paul with the buckets.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
On the wing, Holiday, defended by Paul. Sengun inside. Looney on him. Sengun, no good.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
On its way from Curry for 2. Almost, but it rolls out. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's good.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Warriors leading by 21. Paul passes to Looney. He dishes it to Curry. over Thompson. Again, Golden State.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here is Holiday. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shot's good.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. That free throw good from Thompson. And here are the Warriors now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Paul finds Curry. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by Holiday.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky that he was off.
Warriors leading by 20. Over in the corner, Paul. Pass to Looney. Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Holiday. Back to Tate. That's tipped. Here's Kuminga. Here's Looney, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Holiday against Paul. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
At the line for two, Thompson.
That free throw good from Thompson. So for the Rockets, Jalen Green's checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. And it's Thompson in for Stephen Curry. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Warriors leading by 21, and Thompson kicks to Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins against Thompson. 4 on the clock. Paul outside. Fires the three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Now Green. And he gets the jumper to drop. Green's got 13 points in the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Green. Passes it to Paul. Shoots it. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 16th rebound on the night. Wiggins against VanVleet. Screen by Şengün. VanVleet passes to Şengün. Buries it down low. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside, Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. Paul outside. And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
Second
That's
personal
foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in. Thompson finds Green. Now Wiggins. Three-pointer. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Green, no luck. Warriors leading by 20. They kick it out to Green. Wiggins outside over Brooks. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Now here's Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Thompson passes to Green. Here's Jackson Davis. Golden State moving the ball around. There's the pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Thompson, a screen on Brooks. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Over Green. No good there off the double clutch.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Brooks with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Brooks with a screen on Thompson. Here's Green. He takes it in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It is impressive how Green can sink shots after contact. Great body control for a player his size.
Wiggins dishes to Curry. His three-pointers off the mark.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
From deep, Green. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry against Van Vliet. Wiggins outside. Outside for Curry. Thompson for 3. Rockets with the rebound. From deep, Brooks. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Timeout called the Warriors.
Golden State.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Curry. Throws it up high.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 16. Inside, here's Şengün. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Warriors shooting straight 49% from the field. Wiggins against Brooks. Three-pointer. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Wiggins. Thompson's got 31 points. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Outside, Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 19. To the inside. Here's Jackson Davis.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Rocket shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Green against Thompson. Here's Van Vliet. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for Klay Thompson.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
So it's the Rockets now after the Warriors pick up 3. Brooks finds Şengün. Shot clock at 5. There's Green with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now here's Curry. And Green slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Thompson. Thompson is double. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. Outside, Green. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, thanks very much, Klay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. When you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space, because all you need is an inch or two, and that thing's just flicking off your wrist so easy, and it just happened to be one of those nights.
That leads to one of those wins for your team, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance player of the game, Klay Thompson.